you absolutely pissed last night. And you're probably asking, why me? Probably yourself, why am I sitting there? But that's actually a question I ask myself after all these years, why me? And that's actually a question you should be asking yourself, why me? Why is it me standing here talking to you today? Because, I'm not in the travel business, I don't have your background. Why me? Mainly because my experience was 40 years ago. And I went to war with 40 others of my friends, and they all have fantastic war stories. Because yes, okay, I went to war, I got shot down in my first war mission, I got captured as a prisoner of war, and then I got returned back home. But when I returned back home, I returned home to mass media attention. It's okay, I had been to war, I got shot down, captured, I spent 5 days in an interrogation centre, being beaten and burned. And I'm sitting in this concrete corridor with this black bag on my head, and I'm sitting there handcuffed, waiting to die, and the Iraqis come along and they kick you awake, and they take the black bag off your head. And I'm going to use my story to make you try and, or hopefully propose to you, here's some ideas that I used in, yes, a different environment to you, but nevertheless, a demanding environment that maybe you'll have some continuity with. Because you may have seen war on television, but going to war is unreal. It's like going to New York on the 10th of September, knowing the 11th is going to occur. No one in their right mind wants to go to war. I mean, I was just doing my normal everyday job, just like you do your normal everyday job. I was flying in northern Germany. There's something over the International Distress Frequency. We've got car information, return to base, car information, return to base. You're thinking, shit, what was that? That was a recall for Armageddon. We flew back, put the jets on the ground, one through the squadron, and everyone is running around mad. Everyone's putting kit out of the cupboards, pulling maps out of the drawers. They've opened the wall cupboards and pulling stuff out of the wall cupboards. The wall cupboards? We never opened the wall cupboards. Suddenly the wall cupboards are open, they're pulling stuff out, the pipeline says, okay, into my office, says, right, Kuwait's been invaded, and where the bloody hell's Kuwait? And then you actually go to one. If you truly want to understand what it's like to go to war, it has nothing to do with the tanks, the bombs, the missiles, or the politics. Going to war has everything to do with you. And I'd like to try something now, and it's very dangerous seeing the room is so warm, but I want to try and make you visualise what it's like to go to war. To do that, I'd like you to close your eyes. Don't worry, I have no SAS men out the back to throw a thunder flash in here, okay? This is very difficult to do, certainly if your head is spinning after the alcohol last night. But just close your eyes, it's quite surreal. I want you to imagine that you are going to die in the next 2 weeks. You're going to be dead in 2 weeks' time. Now I want you to take yourself 3,000 miles away from home. Sit yourself in a tent in the desert at a desk with a white sheet of paper and write your very last letter home. That's what it's like to go to war. It's nothing to do with the tanks, the bombs, the missiles, and the politics. It has to do with you being over 3,000 miles away from the people you love, writing your very last letter. It's really weird, people, they say, oh, you're so courageous, you're so courageous. What happened to me was not courage. Courage is about choice. It's actually about all my friends, people like you never asked to come and do a speech. They had the choice to say no. They'd already been shot at a number of times, so their sense of mortality was very real. They'd seen our pictures on television, so they knew the treatment they were going to have if they got shot down. And we lost a friend in our squadron. But still, they planned their mission, walked in that cockpit, and did their job time and time and time again. And that is courage. Courage is about choice. It's about having the courage to make the right choice because it is the right thing to do. However it may affect you personally. And you don't have to be a prisoner of war, you don't have to be in the military to understand that. You know when you've seen leaders in your business who've had the courage of the conviction to make the right decision because it is the right thing to do. Probably more sadly, you see people in business who fail to make the right decision because it may affect them badly in their own careers. Courage is about choice.